Hi, Cancers. Welcome to your February general reading. I hope you guys are having a great new year so far. I know I am. I'm thankful that you guys are still with me and still viewing my videos and my channel. Thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you guys' support. And I am running a special. From now and for the month of February, through the month of February, I'm doing love readings for $15. So you can get a video love reading or a videotaped or a phone reading for only $15, a love reading to celebrate, Valentine's Day is coming up in the month of February. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to run a deal between now and through the month of February. So any love readings you guys may want, I will be putting the information in my description box, and be sure you check that out. And it'll be only $15. It's going to be really affordable. I hope you guys will take advantage of that. All right, but here we go. Cancers, what is for the month of February? What energies do we have? So, Cancers for the month of February. What energies do we have? Oh, we have a flip card. All right, Cancers, we're on the Vision Quest right now. The Vision Quest about choices, decisions, where we are, where we want to be. So we might be doing some, exploring options. You know what? Seeing what's what, basically, Cancer. What's out there? What do we want to do? What do we want to accomplish? What road do we want to take? So we're in basically a decision mode. I know I always am. Trying to decide, what to do. And here we go. We got the Horse Thief, or the Seven of Swords, in our now energy. The thing I'm getting with this is we're being honest with ourselves, Cancer. We're being honest with ourselves. We're looking at our situation, looking at it very openly and very honestly. So, like I said, so if it's a situation where, that might not be good for us, or we're taking a look at it, we'll be like, you know what, maybe this situation isn't so good for us. Maybe it's time to leave or change. Because I could definitely see Cancers wanting to make definite changes in their lives. And you may be in situations where it's time to leave, or you may be deciding it's time to leave the situation. It's not working, or it isn't suiting you, or it's not serving your purpose. And you're, like I said, you're being honest with yourselves. And that's the most important thing. Yeah, what's crossing you is you want hope, inspiration. I feel like that's what's crossing you right now. You want you definitely, Cancers are definitely wanting change right now. They want some sort of inspiration, glimmer of hope is what I'm getting. You're looking for hope. You're looking for inspiration anywhere. All right, and I feel like it's getting out of situations that no longer serve you anymore. All right, you're taking a good hard look at your lives right now. It's all about truth is what I'm getting. So Cancer is about the truth of your life right now that you're focusing on. All right, what's good for you and what is not. So you're looking for truth. Here you go. You got the One of Pipes at the base here. That's about having passion, having your creativity. And I feel like a lot of you Cancers are going to be doing that. You're going to be following what you're passionate about, what you're creative, new creative endeavors, new creative projects getting off the ground, or just following your passion here. Maybe you're deciding what is your passion in life, and you're deciding to follow that now. And it may have to do with changing your situation. Here you go. You got another One of Blades, or the Ace of Swords. So we got clarity and we've got passion, because, like I said, out of clarity will come out of, once you see things clearly, that's when you'll find out what you're passionate about. Like I said, this is all a month about truth. All right, truth to yourselves, being honest with yourself. And I feel like that's where the clarity has come from, because you're being honest with yourself. All right, you guys know what you want. You know what you're passionate about. Now it's time to follow it. You've got definitely new beginnings here because you do have two aces in your reading here, and that's a really strong energy here of new beginnings. It's a new way of thinking. I feel like you Cancers are thinking differently now this year, and you're only going to be following what you're passionate about. And maybe that's what some of you are deciding what you're deciding what you're passionate about, or what really brings you passion. I feel like that's what you're deciding here. You have the passing energy of the council chief. Some of you might be passionate about spiritual teaching or being a teacher, or I feel like some of you are going down the path of a teacher or a spiritual path. So some of you Cancers might be embracing your spirituality, or you're going down the path of a teacher, or that's what you're going to be, or someone in charge. Definitely. So some of you Cancers might wanting to be in charge, or going to be put in charge of things, or you're bringing order. You could be bringing order into your life too, Cancer. This could be about bringing order into your life, or taking charge of your life. Or it could be you following a very spiritual path. For some reason, Cancers, I was drawn to use the my Native American deck for us, and I don't know why. It's just about, I feel like there's a lot of real spiritual energy around this Cancer signs. All right. Here we go. You've got the Eight of Swords in the upcoming future, which is not, you know what? Eight of Swords is basically about being, it can be about being trapped, but just be careful you don't get trapped in your own thoughts, all right? I always say Cancers are the master of overthinking, all right? So you got to get out of that overthinking stage. Sometimes you know what's right for you and you just have to do it, all right? It's about doing it, not contemplating it, but actually taking action and doing it. All right, because the more you think about something, the more you wind up putting it off. And you're like, oh my God, you kind of put yourself into a self-trap there, and you don't want to do that. You got to get out of that way of thinking. I know, because I've done it too, man. We got to make that change. No more overthinking or over-processing things, because like I said, our mind can be the worst enemy on us. Here we go. We view ourselves as a harvest, or the Ten of Pentacles here. We are definitely taking strides in the right direction. All right, this is about total happiness in all areas of our lives here, and that's what we're focusing on. We're focusing on our harvest. The seeds we've planted, now we're seeing results for it, okay? We are ready to harvest now. Or things are harvesting, or things are going forward for us. Projects, like I said, projects are taking off. New roads are opening up for us, new creative ways. I mean, just a whole bunch of things are opening up for us. We're ready to harvest here. We're ready to find that contentment in our lives right now. And it is a 10, so it's about the beginning of, so we could be going into new cycles here. Here you go. We got the, people view us as a corn maiden, or this is about intuition. Cancers are very intuitive. Cancers and all the water signs are very intuitive, and we trust our intuition here. All right, we know what to do. We need to look inward and trust that intuition, trust that guiding force. That's what's always going to help you. That's how you find truth, by always trusting your inner voice. Your inner voice doesn't lie to you. Sometimes we ignore it, and that's never a good thing. So whatever your inner voice is basically telling you, you need to follow. Hopes and Fears is the Maiden of Vessels here. And this would be about Page of Cups in the regular tarot deck. It's about basically it's starting, you're hoping for more, you want to bring more fulfillment into your life is what I'm seeing, Cancers. You're wanting to bring more fulfillment into your life, and that's what you're going to be doing, bringing more fulfillment into your life this year. And you're starting to do that now. That's what you're doing. That's your hopes, bringing fulfillment into your lives. This is what you want. You want the full harvest here. Now you're finding ways to bring that fulfillment into your lives. Yeah, the final outcome of the Devil card. Devil card is about being trapped. Again, it's about Uh, Basically, Cancer is just getting rid of bad behaviors, or like I said, you're detaching from things that are not going to be serving you. Let me draw another card after that. Yeah, Chief of Blades is right after that, or the King of Swords. Yeah, it's time to get out of behaviors that trap us, Cancers. It's like I said, it's about seeing truths. So, and the truth is, if you're being trapped by something or something is not making you happy, it's time to get out of that situation. Go out and find your happiness, find your passion. You've got clarity and you've got the ability to manifest it. It's just about going and doing it. Don't think, do. Bring that order into your life, okay? It's good to contemplate things, but okay, contemplate what you want, have a vision for yourself, and follow it. All right, don't get trapped. Don't think that any situation you're trapped in, all right? Situations can be changed, and you gotta, and the King of Swords is somebody who can change a situation or take charge of things and take charge of the situations. All right, so Cancer is about seeing the truth of a situation or just seeing the truth of your life and taking charge and going after it, going after your passion, going after your fulfillment. That's what you're doing, Cancers. Now I'm going to take a few native spirit decks and see what else message we have for this. Like I said, I'm very drawn to very spiritual energy around Cancers right now. And it can definitely be about spiritual awakenings too. So some of you Cancers might be having some spiritual awakenings here, or something that's really awakening that side for you, or just an awakening in general, or a wake-up call in general. You got the Trickster card. The Trickster card is a very interesting card. It's about, again, it's exactly what I said. Sometimes you have to see a situation for what it is, whether good or bad. All right, that's the Trickster, seeing the situation for what it is. Here you go. You got the Grandfather Sky card. Owl Medicine. And more wisdom. All right, Cancer, this is very... We have a lot of wisdom here. The Owl. The Owl and the Elder. It's about wisdom. It's about wisdom we've gained over, like I said, over last year and coming into this year. We've gained a lot of wisdom coming into this year. All right? We gain a lot of wisdom. Like I said, people always seek us out for our wisdom. We're very wise. And we're very learnative. Like I said, the Owl, this is all about wisdom. It's about wisdom being passed on, and like we pass on wisdom. And sometimes, like I said, out of our situations here, seeing situations for what they are, you gain wisdom. And that's what we're doing. We're gaining wisdom here. We're gaining wisdom, like I said, and people could be seeking us out for our wisdom because we are very intuitive and we see situations for what they are. And we're definitely doing that this year. And Grandfather Sky, like I said, the sky is the limit, Cancers. Don't limit yourself because you've got, like I said, you've got all the wisdom. You've got everything you need to go forward. Like I said, sometimes it's good to take a look at situations for what they are, whether they're good or bad. All right. And like I said, you're going to gain a lot of wisdom out of the experiences that you have, Cancers. Like I said, you're coming into this year with a lot of wisdom. So that's really good energy here. Like I said, Cancers are very wise. Very wise. One of the only mistakes that we make is we are wise, but we have a tendency to over-process things, and that's never a good thing. Just got to get out of our heads and just go out and do it. Bring order into our lives and just go for it. Got the makings of a great year here, Cancer. A lot of learning that's going to be passed on to you, and a lot of learning that you're going to be passing on to others. So I'm going to take a few love and relationship cards out and see what messages we have for love and relationships here for Cancers. All right, Cancers. What do we have for love and relationship for the month of February? Oh, here we go. All right, Cancers, when it comes to love and relationships, some of you Cancers are moving on to find balance here. Like I said, remember, moving on from situations that no longer serve you hard. You got the moving on card in Temperance. You're finding your balance. You're moving on to a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. When it comes to love and relationship, there's a new doorway opening up. Trust. The Fool card. Trust. You got the Rest and Reconsider card, or the Nine of Wands. Again, this is a fear card. When it comes to love and relationships, we gotta just go for it. We're observing again. Cancers, you're seeking the truth. Even in your love relationships, you're seeking the truth now. You are seeking the truth in all aspects of your life. Right now, you're taking a good, hard look at your relationships around you. And some of you are deciding that some relationships are just, it's not, you're just moving on from relationships. You're finding balance when it comes to your relationships, your love and relationships now. You're finding balance. And you need to trust that. You need to trust, like I said, you need to trust yourselves. All right? Like, I can't believe it. You're observing your relationships. Wow. Cancers, you're taking, like I said, Cancers, basically the theme is you're seeking the truth right now. You're looking at all aspects of your life and you're seeking the truth. You're going to follow what you're passionate about, even with love and relationships, a relationship that you want. Maybe it's time to start to, maybe it's a relationship that you want to start and you're just going to go for it, all right? Maybe you've contemplated saying, oh, maybe it's not going to work, or maybe you're just going for things now. If something feels right to you, you're going to go for it. And if something feels wrong for you, Cancers, you're leaving it. Lot of soul searching, Cancers. You're finding out a lot of truths now about things. You're finding truths about yourself, you're finding truths about your relationship, and you're just finding truths about every aspect of your life. You are gaining so much wisdom, Cancers. Now you're going to use that to move forward for the rest of the year. Just really good energy. It's really good messages for me too, as being a Cancer too, so I really enjoy that. So it's definitely a message that I'm taking in myself. All right, Cancers, that was your reading for the month of February. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm going to put the information for that love reading that I told you about in the description box, and be sure you take advantage of that. Only $15 for a phone or videotape reading when it comes to love, to celebrate Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. And it could be any question about any type of relationship, love, lack of love, wanting a relationship, how to fix a relationship, whatever the scenario is. Be more than happy to look into it for you. It's only $15, so I'm just cutting it in half. It's just like a present to you guys for, you know, being there. Very loyal and very thankful for all you guys out there. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next month.